Good morning, Flagler County. I'm Rich Carroll. You're listening to Flagler's Morning News on Monday, September 18th.
It's definitely softened.
That's Amy Lukasik, Executive Director of Flagler Tourism Development, saying she's hoping the tourism sector ends the year flat after a banner year last year.
Last year was just mind-blowing record numbers across the state. Average daily rate for vacation rentals, hotels, just record-breaking for everybody. So just like with every industry and business, nothing lasts forever.
She talks about the impact seen here in Flagler County.
Our luxury market has not really suffered. It's more the lower to middle class. People stay less nights and spend less when they're here. So that's, as far as locally, that's where we're seeing it and feeling it.
Amy Lukasik stressed the importance of tourism for the economy and explained the benefits of the 5% bed tax tourists pay.
20% of our bed tax revenues goes to beach renourishment, maintenance, improvements, repairs. So that's obviously an important part of our community. We also contribute back through capital projects. For example, the Palm Coast Southern Recreation Center expansion for their tennis and pickleball. We were able to provide a grant to the city of Palm Coast for that, about $739,000. Those kinds of efforts the visitors pay for our community.
This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota US 1 St. Augustine, here to wow you. A new resource in law enforcement is being called a game changer.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office's Sheriff Perry Hall Inmate Detention Facility has been selected as one of 11 jails in the state of Florida to receive a grant for a rapid DNA program. Flagler County Sheriff Rick Staley.
This will allow us to determine if people that are arrested are wanted in other serious crimes, as their DNA will be immediately run by FDLE and the FBI's CODIS system before they can be released.
The Florida Sheriff's Association secured a $2.75 million grant from the state legislature for the pilot program that gives immediate results without a lengthy delay. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Karen Johnson.
Palm Coast firefighters save a life. On July 9th, Mark Lineman was doing yard work when he had a sudden heart attack. His wife called 911 when she found him unresponsive on the ground. Lieutenant Patrick Giuliano, public information officer for the Palm Coast Fire Department, says first responders worked cohesively as a team to save Lineman's life.
So it's really great when you get to meet the person you actually saved, for them to come back and say thank you. It is such a huge reward, because in that moment, everything you've been taught, everything that we put in together for the system worked. From his wife knowing to call 911 to our great dispatcher, Megan, to give the CPR instructions, from our crew that arrived on scene delivering CPR and advanced life care to the ambulance crew that got him to the hospital. Everybody working together is what made this happen. And so it's gratifying to see that person come back and say thank you and help you share the message that CPR saves lives.
Cardiac arrest, like Lineman experienced, is the leading cause of death in the U.S., with 90% of incidents that happen outside the hospital resulting in death. But CPR performed correctly in the first few minutes can triple a person's chances of survival. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Amy Cherry.
What is the road to success?
Those involved will tell you it's a way to make it into life. Kevin said he wasn't getting anywhere.
I wasn't getting through public school easily, so I thought Road to Success would be a better option since I'm like a hands-on learner and I learned better by myself. And my friends were saying that it was a really good way to start and get your life on track.
Kevin is one of the students who's graduated from Road to Success. The program is an alternative to high school for students who do better outside the traditional school setting, and they can still earn their GED. Flagler Health Matters is on WNZF on Saturday mornings at 11:30, and it's on the Flagler radio app. Tomorrow, how Road to Success has helped Kelsey. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm Rich Carroll.
And now, Mike Licio with your WNZF local sports update.
The 15th Potato Bowl took place on Friday night at Matanzas. It didn't take long for the Marcus Mitchell show to get started.
And it's Mitchell again off the left side, and it's a touchdown.
The Bulldog running back put FPC up 7-0 in the first quarter. After a Pirate punt, Mitchell went back to work.
Hand off again to Mitchell up the middle. A lot of daylight, makes a move to the inside to the goal line. Touchdown.
A bad snap caused the Bulldogs safety, giving the Pirates their first points, 14-2. With 2 minutes left in the half, Mitchell found pay dirt one more time. Pistol formation this time, and that's an easy touchdown number 3 for Marcus Mitchell. Halftime score, FPC 21, Matanzas 2. Early in the third, the Pirates got their lone touchdown of the night. DeFalco and Powell to the right, Andrews and Gaines to the left. Pass in the backfield with Daquan Evans. Fires it out to the sideline, complete again to Andrews. Fighting his way through traffic, spinning around, still going, still on his feet, inside the 10. Touchdown Pirates! Andre Andrews breaks tackles and spins his way to a 19-yard score, making it 21-9 FPC. Ultimately, the baby bus was too much.
Matanzas blitz, and that is Marcus Mitchell right up the middle. A lot of green in front of him, breaks a tackle, and it's a touchdown. Mama, there goes that man again, Marcus Mitchell.
That 44-yard touchdown run made it 28-9 Bulldogs. Your final score. Mitchell, the WNZF player of the game, finished with 288 yards, 151 of those in the second half.
I love punishing people, and I love wearing them out because at the end of the game, they don't want to tackle you. It's just free yards, free touchdowns, and they just give up.
For Bulldog coach Daniel Fish, his first Potato Bowl win was vindication for FPC.
Matanzas was a really good football team, and we came out here, and I thought we beat up on them pretty good. They made a lot of great plays, and they competed a lot better than I think the scoreboard said. But this is kind of letting everyone know we're still FPC, but we're going to play hard. We're going to compete against every team we play against and match up against, and we're not going to shy away from any type of competition or any team.
FPC is at University Thursday. Matanzas host Atlantic in the WNZF Game of the Week Friday. Volleyball this weekend, Matanzas went 5-0, winning the River City Classic. They've won 8 straight. Senna Thayer and Ryland Miller made the all-tournament team. FPC defeated University Christian Saturday. The Pirates and Bulldogs square off Wednesday at FPC. Cross country, 3D distance classic in Dade City. FPC boys and girls both finished 6th. Braden Mormick finished in the top 10 for the boys. Katie Capel's Invitational in Jacksonville, the Matanzas boys finished 8th. A top 10 finish for Christian Norfolk. On WNZF yesterday, Kansas City defeated Jacksonville 17-9. Jags coach Doug Peterson.
Defense played well. It's just execution. We've got to do better. We've got to execute. We've got too many guys on offense, veteran players. We all need to do better, starting with me.
Next up, Houston at 1 on Sunday. Hear that game and all Jaguar games right here. We are your home for local sports, with updates Mondays and Fridays. From the Sports Desk, I'm Mike Licio.